more stress, more stress. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, what should I do? I'm already doing my best. Alright, so let's talk about stress. So I particularly have experienced some stress in my life, and I'm sure you too have experienced it. That's why you are here. Stress has a lot to do with our perception. So there are two kinds of perception that I want you to really look into when you feel stressed, or you feel stressed most of the time, or you feel stressed a lot. Okay? So first is your perception of life. How do you perceive life? So for me, right, I perceive life as a roller coaster. Okay, maybe not the typical roller coaster, but more of like that. So it's kind of like it's like our heartbeat. Have you ever watched the drama that they film inside the hospital, those doctor drama? The heartbeat is like this. So to me, I perceive life in that way. So our life event will happen in that kind of pattern. So there will be time where it's very boring, then suddenly something good happen, then sometimes something very bad happen, and sometimes it goes back to good again, and sometimes go back to bad for a long time, then it go back up to normal again. So in short, everything is temporary. Happiness is temporary, sadness is temporary, stressful events are temporary as well. So you can try to think about stress in another way. When you are facing a struggle, that is when we feel stressed, right? Like there is a lot of work that you need to do and you have limited time. I made a mess in my time, I made a mess in my planning, I didn't do something earlier, I procrastinate. Stress and struggle, they can actually work together. If you look into it, it's actually scientifically proven that when we are stressed, our body actually regulates certain type of our blood circulation, our heartbeat, blah blah blah. So basically, it just prepares our body to respond to challenges. Next is also what's your perception about yourself. So normally we feel struggled because something is out of our control or something is out of our expectation. So now the question is, what is your expectation of yourself? Shift your perception. First, you gotta remind yourself that you're just a human being in this big, big world. And there are many people out there, or there are many people who are similar to you, but they are much more better than you. There's a lot of things that you haven't learned. Stop expecting yourself to be good all the time. And if you continue to believe in that, you're gonna be stressed out all the time. Because humans, we are not perfect. How about try releasing the control and expectation on the outcome and do what you truly can. Then set your mindset to accepting that you are not as good as you think. Okay? And there is plenty for you to learn about yourself and about others. Just humble yourself and accept that sometimes I'm just not as good as I think. You'll be more carefree and you'll feel less worried. Then you must be thinking, how about the time that I know that I'm not good at it, but I still stress out? For example, I have my assignment due in 2 days time and I still haven't get anything done with it. So what should I do? I'm already doing my best and I still can't. I'm still feeling more stressed. Nothing's helping. Then stop doing your best. Pour in whatever you honestly can do at this time and start to take the action. That will help. You must be wondering, this woman is crazy. She's asking me to stop doing my best. My mom's gonna kill me. No. What I mean here is also about perception. But it's my tip number 2. Stop doing your best, but instead, start thinking in this way. I'm gonna pour in whatever I honestly can do at this moment. A lot of people I've encountered, especially my students, my partners, co-workers, they will share with me that I've done my best. And and it's still the same. What else do you want from me? That's stressing me out. If you phrase your action as I've done my best, it actually limits ourselves. Because remember, what you tell yourself actually form a belief, and your belief will convert into actions. If you keep feeding yourself and tell myself that, oh, I've done my best, so your best is just here. I've done my best. This kind of phrase is actually limiting your potential. But I'm not asking you to beat yourself up and say, oh, I'm worthless, I didn't do my best, something like that. No. I'm asking you to stop saying this, because the thought of I've done my best but it still sucks is going to kill you in no time. It's going to drain your energy. Instead of keep telling yourself that I'm doing my best, I have done my best. Stop. Tell yourself, I will do whatever I truly can. No excuses, no reasons. I will get my ass up and just take the action of planning my tasks. I'm gonna stop playing this video game and actually doing my work. So when you actually take action, which is my tips number 3, the stress will eventually be more manageable and you will actually be able to handle it. Stress management has a lot to do with our thoughts. If you just sit there and keep stressing out about things, keep feeling tense about it, I need you to stop that momentum of negativity. Take a short break and focus back on the thing that you should put action to. Stay on the task is always better than avoiding it. If you don't like to do something and that thing's stressing you out and you just keep putting it off, keep procrastinating it's just going to stress you out. But if you stay on the task, face all the challenges that you put it into your face, for example, the feeling, the emotion that comes together with doing this task, like, this is so hard, I'm so frustrated, why is my partner in this project so dumb, okay, I'm so frustrated with it. Face this kind of emotion, manage them, okay? For example, what I always do when I'm a university student is, when I feel stressed because of I'm not meeting my deadlines and stuff like that, I will just stand up, go into the toilet, and do a silent shout inside the shower, like. So I will find ways to release out the tension and do something fun, okay, but not for too long, for maybe like 30 minutes. Talk to people, have some laughter, then only come back and refocus back on the task. Because you know, the more you run away from that difficult things, the more it's going to be difficult. So stop indulging in the idea that I'm stressed. How about just get up and just do something, okay? Fine. When you feel like this, when you feel that you have hit a bottleneck, it's time for you to do research, studies, go and find out ways, okay? Check it online, go Google, YouTube, okay? Read some books and find ways. Maybe sometimes what you need is just a motivation. It's just a line in a book. So when you feel that there's nothing else that you can do, reach out, talk to people, read, expose yourself to knowledge that you don't know. It will help a lot. So after you find out that what are the ways that you can try out, do a little bit at a time. Take breaks, and I'm sure things will get better. So I remember that day when I have to serve these very difficult customers who is very unreasonable and irrational. I just ended my work day badly, and that stress just caught me up inside my chest, and I just feel very, very heavy. I feel like, wow, I can't continue this job anymore. I should quit, like that. Then I take a pause and realize, I'm stressed now. I need to talk to somebody. So I quickly text my best coworker and then started chatting with her and just let her know that, okay, I have a situation here. I just need somebody to listen me up, and I just start bombing text. Then she actually doesn't do anything. She just replied some emojis and stuff. Then immediately I feel better. Okay, of course, she also gave me some encouragement, which helps a lot as well. So in short, talking about your stress with someone you trust or someone that you think will relate to this situation will actually helps. Or if at that moment there's no one that you can talk to, you can write it down. The point here is to lift the stress out of your chest at that moment, and at the same time, if you can get some support through this connection, it will help a lot. That's point number 4. Okay, now next move on to tip number 5. The idea here is watch out, okay, for how your body responses to the situations around you or the situations that you are in. So sometimes stress will come in a very overwhelming pattern, like it just attack you, like I'm feeling so stressed, so frustrated. And for me, it often comes in as a panic attack. I was just like, and I can't breathe. Okay, I can't breathe. Yeah, that's panic attack. So it will be very useful and helpful if you take constant, cautious effort to take note of what is your current situation, physical state now. If you feel that you are a bit tired, like there's some pain over here, okay, and then you're feeling that you can't really focus well, your hands are getting numb, and then those are all signs of stress, okay? That meaning you need to just take a break. So most of the time for me, I will just get a chocolate drink, because when I feel stress and frustration, I can't focus, most of the time it's related to my low blood sugar, which means I'm hungry. So I just go and grab a snack and drink something, or just take a break, have my meals, because most of the time I work overtime. I work over my meal time. After that, then just refocus back. You can also do breathing exercise. You just focus on your breathing, like how you breathe in, how long does it take, how you breathe out, how long does it take, then just focus on it. Don't think about anything else, just think about it. So that's all from my side, and I hope you enjoyed, and if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe me. Thank you.